The 27 Club is basically used to refer to celebrities or any person of a similar notability who died about the age of 27, and it could be caused by anything. Murder, freak accident, self-inflicted harm. But why did I bring up the 27 Club? Well, if I may direct your attention to the date this video goes up, it is currently my birthday. I just turned 27. And no, I'm not playing Happy Birthday. 1, because it's copyrighted, and 2, because I am most certainly not having a happy birthday. That's right, it's pretty much the time for this kind of video where I lump you guys with my first world problems that ultimately mean nothing in the grand scheme of things, but I'm gonna bitch about them anyway. You know how YouTube and YouTube Kids are separate apps? I personally think that YouTube Shorts should also get that kind of distinction. Simply because the vibe of YouTube Shorts is vastly different from mainstream YouTube, despite the almighty Google treating Shorts as an extension. What does YouTube Shorts have? Well, if you put aside the actual YouTubers that use Shorts as a way to cut down their mainstream content and push it out to kind of advertise their channel, you mostly just get memes, shit posts, TikTok re-uploads, an editing tool that doesn't really make that much sense for real editors, but might be sufficient for beginners, an interface that is impossible to access or even designate videos as shorts unless you make them straight from the phone. Like seriously, if you edit your shorts on a computer, you have to put them on your phone and then upload them through the Create a Short feature in order for it to be counted as a short. But worst of all is the comments. Oh my god, the comments. It's like they're not even in the same universe as standard YouTube comments. On the real YouTube, I'll get people commenting about the video. Like, they're watching a video, they'll comment on the video. They'll comment about stuff that happened in the video, stuff I said in the video. Maybe they'll answer some audience questions I posted. Maybe they'll say some nice things, criticize me a little bit. It's fine. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a friend, or a celebrity, or a celebra friend. Did I just make that word up? There are exceptions to the rule, obviously, but in general, I usually get decent comments. But on YouTube Shorts, the vibe I get from these kind of comments is basically what would happen if someone pre-chewed TikTok, spat it back out, and stirred it up with the stew of hostility from the current generation of Twitter. And no, I'm not calling it X. But the thing about Shorts comments is I kind of have to blame myself for some of them. See, what I do on Shorts is I just mess around with my phone, mostly, because, well, they expect you to film Shorts with your phone camera, so that's what I do. The reason why is because at some points in my YouTube career, not very many, but there were a couple times, I tried to take stuff from my YouTube or my Twitch and make a short style clip out of it so that people could probably be enticed to check it out. As it turns out, no one was enticed to check it out, and in fact, they were actually my least performing shorts compared to the other shorts, so I just stopped doing it. So it basically resulted in me forming 2 video styles. There's the style I do on the real YouTube, where I make carefully thought out and well edited videos like this, and then the short style where I just fuck about with my phone. And my best guess is that since I behave so radically different in the shorts videos compared to my regular videos, they see a psychopath and they believe I'm a psychopath because they never make that transition to my long form content. And I don't really know who to blame here. I can't just scream at the machine. Well, I can, but then I just look even stupider.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for.
But as rational as that line of thinking is, it doesn't excuse all of my comments. There are times when people accuse me of deleting comments because they'll look at the counter and see like there's 5 comments, and then they'll scroll down and only see 3 or something similar to that, and they're wondering why. They think I deleted it. But here's the thing. I don't know why it's doing that either. And no, I haven't been deleting the comments. I even checked my comments held for review. They're not there either. And what I figured out eventually is that sometimes YouTube hides certain comments without holding them for review, and I can see them in YouTube Studio, but for some reason not on the main app or website. But rest assured, if you left a comment and you don't see it on the screen, I probably did at some point. It's a really, really rare occasion if I ever delete any comments. In fact, I only remember one occasion in like my current era of YouTube where I had to delete comments. It was in one of my shorts where I talked about one of the struggles of being LGBT. Basically, the thing is, in the video I talked about how if someone doesn't know what it means to be gay or whatever, and you try to explain yourself to them, it's really hard to do that without either getting across the wrong kind of understanding, like a very censored, stripped down understanding that doesn't explain it a lot, or accidentally coming across as a predator, because some people are quick to jump to that conclusion. And the 2 comments I deleted on that video were basically people like hopping on my concern that people might be seen as a predator by insinuating that I'm a predator. Why did I delete those comments? 1, I'm not a predator. 2, whether I'm a predator or not, you have no proof that I am, and I have no proof that I'm not. So this little back and forth would be less fruitful than Twitter drama, and Twitter drama is already fruitless. And most importantly, number 3, calling someone a predator is very fucking serious. Like, that's the kind of stuff you do not take lightly. You do not say those words and point the finger at people unless you absolutely have the receipts. Unless you can actually prove that what you're saying is true. But despite the serious weight of this kind of accusation, people are going to throw it around left, right, and center like it's a magic M word. Yes, I did a South Park reference. Fight me. And even though it's supposed to be a serious accusation that carries a lot of weight and demands evidence, people are quick to believe it even if there's no evidence. And a lot of the time, if the person being accused steps forward and demands to see the receipts, the proof, the evidence, and the other person doesn't have any, the fanboys or little friends of that other person are going to turn that right back around and are going to try and demand you provide the proof that you're not a predator. How do you prove a not? Like I already know the fallacy, like people say you can't prove a negative. Well, it is possible to prove a negative. It's just very, very fucking hard. And you tell me how I can prove I am not a predator without doxing myself or my friends. You fucking try. So yeah, you can say a lot of shit about me. You can say I'm a fat loser. You can say I have no life. You can say I need to be psychologically evaluated or whatever. I don't care. But you can't just come into my comments and call me a predator. If you try to call me a predator, I will delete your comment. If you try to keep coming up with silly words like Discord mod to hide the fact you're calling me a predator, I'm going to keep blacklisting those silly words. Now y'all might be probably wondering, why not just turn off the comments if you're gonna freaking complain about them? Believe me, I have considered it. In my darkest times, when people were like saying really, really mean things, I have at one point considered it. But there's a reason I didn't. See, like it or not, YouTube's algorithm is not based on view counts or watch time. People say it is, but a lot of time it's based on engagement. Why do you think people bug you to like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications? They want to see you get engaged. They want to see you watch the video, but they want to see you like the video. They want to see you comment on the video. They want to see you share the video. They want to see you do anything with the video, including watch it. So if I turn off the comments, that means by default, people are going to be less engaged with my videos. And like, YouTube's not going to recommend them so much. And like, that's not good, I think. Far be it from me to stunt my own growth as a content creator. And you know what? Let's circle back to that whole predator thing while it's fresh in my mind. I know I'm going to risk getting the yellow flag for this, but this needs to be said. Like, there are so many people that are quick to accuse me of doing those things to children, but they never bother to pay attention to, like, my real deal with children. So, I want you to listen to this, and I want you to listen to this good. I'm only saying this once. I'm never talking about this again. I need to get this off my fucking chest. The truth about me is, I am not a pedophile. But what I do have is pedophobia. Like, I have no desire to do any of those horrible, unspeakable things to children. In fact, I have absolutely no want or desire to be anywhere near your children. Children are fucking scary, okay? Like, if you're a child, you scare me. If you have children, they scare me. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. Why? Well, it all started, like, as I became an adult and I interacted more with children, like, in my community, not, like, in going out of my way to do so kind of way. It started, like, festering in my head, this idea of the butterfly effect. You know, like, you make one small little thing in the past or change one little thing about the past and it alters the future, like, radically. Like, that was one of the reasons why I didn't want to be anywhere near children, because I didn't want to say something, do something, be something, act like something in front of a child or to a child or with a child in such a way that I could potentially screw up their whole entire future in a way that I can't even fathom. But that's just how it started. Things got crazier later on. One time, I think it was like a few months ago, my uncle and my older brother came over and they was working out some arrangements on some property up north, and they left me and my parents to watch over my little niece. I wouldn't talk to her much because, like you know how I am around children. I don't want to screw things up. But, like, it got to the point where I couldn't even be in the same room as her. Like, I was watching Bluey, and she was watching with me, and we was just enjoying it. But in the back of my head, like I felt like this kind of, like, I don't know how you describe it. It's like when you get squeamish. Like, you know how some people can't stand the sight of blood or guts or organs and shit? Like, that's how I felt around her. Like, I was shaken in my own skin, and I wanted to throw up. I had to leave the room. I had to get the hell out of there as fast as I could. And there's a reason I don't like to talk about this kind of thing. I feel like even if I properly explain myself, people wouldn't understand. I'm thankful that I have friends that do. Like, for one, pedophobia and the other word start with the same 4 letters. So, I can't very well call myself a pedo unless I want Chris Hansen knocking on my door. And, fun fact, I actually, even though I don't read directly off the script, I do type scripts on my phone to keep me on track. And one time I tried to type pedophobia and it auto-corrected to the other one. Nice to know where Google stands on this bullshit. Ow, my knee. Okay, I'm gonna level with you. I originally planned to end this video with a call out to all of my haters and detractors. Like, I wanted to tell them, stop using funny keywords, stop with the pretense that you actually care about me or my content or my life, and just go into comments and tell me to like why beat around the bush, right? The thing is though, like, if I directly say those kind of things without bleeping it, then YouTube's gonna have some questions, And besides, even if I did want everyone in the comments to do that, which I don't, I feel like even if they wanted to do it, I'd still be considered as enticing a crowd to break terms of service, and YouTube would not like that. So I figured instead of dragging everybody down into my pit of despair, I'm going to climb back up. And I'm going to try and get out of the hole and as far away from the abyss as possible. So in an effort to bring some positivity back into my life and give me a reason to continue on in my life and in my video making career, I'm going to give myself a list of dreams and aspirations. So here is my bucket list in no particular order. Before I kick the bucket, I would like to host a game show, record a song and sell it, make a movie with my friends, cross-dress, meet any internet friend in real life, go to another country, perform in a musical, preferably Rocky Horror Picture Show, but and become a karaoke DJ. That's what I'm taking after my grandfather one day, I hope. So that's my bucket list. Hopefully putting a list out there will inspire me to perk up when shit gets me down, and maybe give you some inspiration to steer your own life in a similar positive direction. I know it's my birthday by the time this video goes up, and you can type happy birthday in the comments if you want, but if it's your birthday when you watch this video, whenever you watch this video, happy freaking birthday to you. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be back whenever I can think of something cool to do on this platform. Peace.